10 hidden paradise islands you didn't know exist. There's a moment when you realize that the most beautiful places on Earth are not the ones everyone talks about. They're not trending, not overcrowded, not overexposed. They exist quietly. While millions of people move toward the same destinations, a different world remains untouched. Not because it's inaccessible, but because it's overlooked. And in today's travel economy, that's where true value lives, because exclusivity is no longer about price. It's about awareness. Today, we're not exploring famous islands. We're stepping into places that feel like they shouldn't exist. Islands so pristine, they look constructed. But they're real, and most people have never heard of them. Satu Raja Ampat. At first glance, it looks like a CGI environment. Clusters of jungle-covered limestone peaks emerging from water, so clear it barely feels real. This is Raja Ampat, an archipelago, so remote it escaped mass tourism for decades. Beneath the surface is one of the most biodiverse marine ecosystems on Earth. More species of coral, more species of fish than almost anywhere else on the planet. This isn't just a destination, it's a benchmark for what untouched nature actually looks like. And that's exactly why it's not easy to reach. Multiple flights, boat transfers, time, because the harder it is to access, the longer it stays preserved. Dos Islas Secas. Some islands are remote, others are intentionally limited. This is one of them. Islas Secas, a private archipelago experience without the need to own an island. Here, guest capacity is restricted, not by space, but by design. Which means even at full occupancy, it feels empty. This is where modern luxury is heading. Not bigger, not louder, but quieter, more controlled, more intentional. Because in high-end tourism, scarcity isn't a limitation, it's the product. Number 3, Socotra Island. If Earth had an alternate version of itself, it might look like this. Socotra Island feels disconnected from everything familiar. The trees don't resemble trees. The ecosystem doesn't follow known patterns, because for millions of years it evolved in isolation. Over a third of its plant life exists nowhere else on Earth. Not rare, unique. And that uniqueness is what makes it feel unreal. Not polished, not curated, but completely different. Number 4, Fernando de Noronha. This is what happens when a destination chooses restraint. Fernando de Noronha limits the number of visitors allowed at any time. Strictly. The result? Water clarity that feels artificial. Beaches without crowd density and wildlife that hasn't retreated from humans. This isn't accidental. It's policy. A deliberate decision to protect the asset, because once a place becomes popular, it changes. And here they decided it wouldn't. Number 5, Fakarava. There's a difference between quiet and silence. This is silence. Fakarava, one of the least commercialized atolls in the region. No large resorts. No overwhelming infrastructure. Just space. The lagoon stretches so far it feels infinite. And when you stand there, you realize something rare. There's nothing competing for your attention. No noise. No distraction. Just presence. And in today's world, that might be the most valuable experience of all. Number 6 on our list. Lofoten Islands. Paradise is usually defined by warmth. Palm trees, white sand, predictability. This is none of that. And yet, it belongs in the same category. The Lofoten Islands redefine what beauty looks like. Sharp, jagged peaks rise directly from the ocean in gradual transitions. No solfteges, just contrast. Cold water, warm light, harsh terrain, balanced by silence. And then, there's the light itself. In summer, the sun never fully sets. In winter, the sky comes alive with movement. Auroras, subtle at first, then overwhelming. This is not relaxation in the traditional sense. It's immersion, a place where nature doesn't accommodate you. You adapt to it. And in that adaptation, you experience something rare, a different version of paradise. Number 7, Lord Howe Island. Most destinations grow. They expand. They scale. This one refused. Lord Howe Island has a strict visitor cap. Not suggested. Enforced. At any given time, only a limited number of people are allowed on the island, which means it never feels crowded. Ever. This is what happens when preservation becomes policy. Not marketing, not branding, policy. The ecosystem remains intact. The experience remains consistent. And the island retains something most destinations lose: integrity. Because once volume increases, quality decreases. And here, they chose the opposite. Number 8. Comino. Some places are hidden by distance, others by proximity. Comino sits between two well-known islands, and because of that, it's often overlooked. But step onto it at the right time, and it feels unreal. Water so clear it almost disappears. Color so vibrant it feels enhanced. During peak hours it fills with visitors, but outside those windows, early morning, late evening, it transforms. This is where timing becomes strategy, because hidden is not always about location. Sometimes it's about when you arrive. Number 9. Aogashima. Some places feel isolated. This one feels improbable. Aogashima is not just remote, it's structurally unique. An island inside a volcanic crater, which means to reach it, you're entering a landscape that was formed by destruction and rebuilt by time. Population? Small. Infrastructure? Minimal. Access? Unpredictable. Weather determines everything. But that's exactly what preserves it, because convenience is what transforms destinations into products. And this place resists convenience. Completely. And finally, number 10 on our list, Palawan. By now, you've probably seen images of Palawan. It's not unknown. But here's what most people miss. They only see a fraction of it. Because beyond the well-known areas, there are sections that feel completely undiscovered. Hidden lagoons, unmarked beaches, entire stretches of coastline with no visible human presence. And reaching them requires effort, boats, time, local knowledge. But that effort is what separates experience from exposure. Because the moment something becomes easy, it becomes crowded. And the moment it becomes crowded, it loses what made it special. These places are different interpretations of paradise. But none of them became extraordinary by accident. They remained extraordinary because something limited them. Distance, access, policy, awareness. And that limitation is what preserved them. Because the truth is, paradise doesn't disappear. It gets diluted when too many people experience it the same way. Luxury used to mean more space, more comfort, more access. But today, the definition has changed. Now luxury means less, fewer people, fewer distractions, fewer interruptions, and the rarest form of all, undiscovered feeling. Not because it's unknown, but because it still feels untouched. On this channel, we dive into the mysteries of the world. Subscribe for more content like this.